Feels like I blinked and 2023 turned into 2024 and now I gotta hustle a little bit. Hey friend, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mandy, the Handmade Homeschooler. It's 2024. So I'm recording this right after the new year and I'm not sure when exactly you'll be seeing this, but by the end of the month. And I've been thinking a lot about what I need to do this year because, and normally I don't do this, I don't set resolutions or anything like that. I feel like it's kind of setting yourself up for failure. I'm a very goal-oriented person. I feel more hustled this year because I have an 11th grader and in 18 months he's gonna be graduating. And like that thought right there kind of makes me want to hyperventilate a little bit. So now I feel like, okay, I need to prepare for this because it's gonna help me like get to that place mentally where I need to be, where I'm not hyperventilating. So here's some of the things that I'm gonna be doing. Some of them are gonna be for him, some of them are for my homeschool, some of them are personal. But yeah, here's my 2024 like big picture goals. Okay, so the SATs and the PSATs, the practice SATs, are at the top of my list right now for spring. Now, I know I did a video about how a lot of schools are not requiring them. That's true, but that doesn't mean I'm not having my kid take them. My kid's still gonna take the SATs. I probably should have mentioned that. I feel silly that I didn't mention that because a lot of people like came at me in the comments about stuff. I know he needs to take the SATs. Everybody calm down. He's gonna take the SATs. But we're in practice right now for it. I will make a video about all of that later. We're using several different things. I've got a book, I've got several online programs. We're getting there, so right now at the top of my list is just having him take the PSATs in the spring. Second thing is end of year testing. Now, if my oldest, my 11th grader, if he takes the SATs, I think that would actually count for his end of year testing and he might not need to take the CAT. So in April, my kids have to take the end of year exam and it's just a law that they have to do that in my state. I live in North Carolina. I believe it's the same in South Carolina. The Carolinas are kind of the same there. Unless it changed, I don't know. I don't keep up with South Carolina. I keep up with our state. So yeah, our kids have to take that in April. So I am preparing for that, making sure I have all of the things that I need for that. Updating their records and all of that. Not every state requires that, so if you're a new homeschooler and you're panicking, it's my state that requires that, and your state might not require that. I don't know. If they do require it, there's all kinds of things out there to help you. My state, we take it and we keep it on file for us, and we update their like their online profile through the Board of Education and all that. So there's like a special place with the state that we're registered that we have to log that our kids took the test. That's it. And then we just keep the records. So if we're ever questioned, we can just show them like, yeah, here's their test. They took it. It's not a big deal. It's mainly for you as a parent to see if there's any gaps in their learning, which I think is, I have thoughts on that myself, but whatever. I just do what the state tells me to, so I am compliant. So I have a curriculum goal right now. I kind of got behind in one, I don't want to say behind, but I'm not where I want to be at. I'm not where I want to be at in our history program, which is not grass. I was only doing one chapter a week. I should have been doing two. My bad. We're not behind, but I'm not where I want to be. So we're gonna catch up a little bit. We're gonna start doing two lessons a week. He can totally handle 2 lessons a week, and you know, we just gotta, you know, catch back up a little bit, and then we'll be almost where we need to be by the end of the year. But one of my big goals is to rectify that. So I gotta get on that as soon as we get back to school, which is next Monday. So yeah, I gotta hustle along with that a little bit more than I have been. Personal goal is to get medically stable again. So I had a really hard winter so far. yeah, I've had several new diagnoses, that I'm just not really ready to talk about yet, but I gotta get stable again. So medically, it's been a hard couple of months since the end of November. It's been really difficult. I've had to go on brand new medication. I'm on Humira now, and I'm on my second shot. I took my second shot of Humira yesterday. It's going, guys. It's been a rough season. But as you can see, I'm alive. I'm here. I'm semi-healthy. I have good days, I have bad days, but just getting myself regulated again is at the tippy top of my priority list, because if I'm not regulated and doing well, my household easily falls apart. So nobody wants that. I set a reading goal for the first time for myself for the year. Now, if you want to, you can follow me on Goodreads. I have a Goodreads account. I will leave it linked down below. I set a reading goal of 50 books. I might not make it, I don't know. But since last August through the end of December, I read 24 books. So I think it's possible that I could do 50. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah, my goal is to read 50 books. I read a lot of children's literature. I read YA literature, and I review it here on my channel for you. I also read a lot of theology books. I read a lot of novels for myself. I love Christian fiction. I love historical Christian fiction novels. So we'll see. I have a huge list of to be read. My TBR pile is just probably 3 miles long at this point, but I have so many books that I'm really excited about reading. I'm on the launch team for the Timeless series for the next book that's coming out. Really excited about that. So I cannot wait. I think that comes out in May. Yeah, I've got a lot of books that I'm really excited to read over the next year and review right here on my channel for you, so you will have good books for yourself, for your teens, and for your young children to read. Polishing up my high schooler's transcript. That's at the top of my list. So yeah, even though we have a cover school and he'll get a transcript and diploma from them, I also want to have one ready for the state just in case if I need it for something, I don't know. But I want to work on his transcript. I want to polish that up. Everything looks good on it so far. I'm just using like an Excel document. That's it. It's just an Excel document. And I might like send it off to have it done professionally. I don't know. I'm kind of playing with the idea. I don't know. There's all kinds of services out there. Like when your kid gets into like upper high school as a homeschooler, you just start learning about all of these crazy things that are offered to you. You are definitely not alone in the high school world as a homeschool parent. There's all kinds of services out there. You can get transcripts, you can get diplomas, you can get like a whole like graduation cap and gown and all kinds of cool things out there. Just Google it. It's out there. I didn't even know it was out there until it started being advertised to me. So go check it out. There's all kinds of cool things out there. If you have a high schooler, don't sweat it. There's all kinds of services to help you with that. I'm just making an Excel document. My kids are in a cover school, so it keeps all their attendance, their grades, and their records, all of that. They've been in that since we started homeschooling. And he's got like a high school advisor that helps him with everything. It's so neat. No, I do not give out the name of my kids' cover school, just like you would not give out the name of the school that your children attend if you were somebody on YouTube. It's dangerous for me and them, of course. So it's not information that I give out where they attend school. But there are tons of cover schools out there. Just do a Google search. You might even find one that's like in your state. So check it out. All kinds of things that you can do. They can even go to graduation and walk with the rest of the senior class that's graduating from that school if they want to do that. So we're thinking about it. And the last thing is just preparing for senior year. This is gonna, like, I feel like I have to do as much mental preparation as physical preparation. So I have to see what classes he needs, and you know, I have to evaluate that probably in a couple more months when I see what he's going to complete and things like that. He was able to get a couple of classes that I wasn't sure he would be able to do this year into his schedule because of just the way that things fell. So yeah, we're preparing for senior year. And with that is not just courses, it's scholarships, it's stuff for the college that he's interested in. It's so much stuff. It's so much more than just homeschooling now. It's scholarships, and it's college classes, and it's prepping for those college classes, and it's a lot sometimes. It is a lot sometimes. So that is pretty big on my list to do, is to just keep on trucking with that. And, you know, he may decide to change his major on me. I don't know. So, you know, whatever I'm preparing for now, I don't know if it's going to be the same thing I'll be preparing for in 6 months. If he changes, you know, what he's, you know, like the plan that he made, then, you know, I don't know. I don't know. So I'm just kind of just trying to roll with it and get him prepared for anything that he might come up against, or anything that he might need, any records that he's going to have to show. You know, I want to make sure that I have all of that ready. So it's going to be interesting. You guys are going to watch me go through this. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. It's going to be it's going to be interesting. It's a wild ride, guys. I feel like I just graduated college. I don't feel like I should be putting my child through college yet. I don't feel like I'm old enough for this. So tell me down below in the comments, what are your 2024 goals? Do you even have any goals? Did you set resolutions? What did you do? I would love to know what you want to accomplish this year in your homeschool. And I will see you next time. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and happy homeschooling.